Hi students, this video is going to go over how to combine like terms. So go ahead, take a moment, pause this, and write down the first example. Okay, so when we're looking at like terms, we want to look at the variable to make sure the variables are the same. And we also want to look at the exponents. So in this case, both of these would be considered like terms. 7x squared take away 4x squared. Something else I want to mention is that you always want to grab the sign to the left. So that's a negative 4x squared. So 7x squared take away 4x squared is the same as 3x squared. We don't change the x squared. Think about when we did algebra tiles. Those x squares were the big square tiles. Those didn't change. We just were left with 3 of them in this case. Okay, let's go ahead and try another one. So I'm going to say here 4x minus 2y squared plus 5 minus 3x plus 5y squared. Okay, so our job here is to locate all the like terms. So I'm going to start with the 4x. So I have the x, and this is to the first power. Even though you don't see it, that's to the first. So we want to look through and see, do we have any other terms that have x to the first power? And we have one right here. Now we want to remember that's a negative 3x. So a positive 4 plus a negative 3 is going to give us 1x. And you don't have to write the 1 there, but you can. All right, now let's go ahead and see if we have any other like terms. So I have a negative 2y squared and a positive 5y squared. So these both are like terms. They both have the same variable to the same exponent. A negative 2 plus 5. And you can put that in your calculator if you want to check it. Obviously, you can't put the y squared in, but you can put in negative 2 plus 5 just to make sure your thinking is accurate. 3y squared. And then the last guy, this one, has nobody to go with. This is what we call a constant. There is no variable attached. So we just bring down whoever does not have a like term. Okay, let's go ahead and try another one of these. Let's do 15 minus 2x to the third plus x minus x cubed plus 7. Okay, let's try something like this. Now, this gets a little bit confusing because of these parentheses here, but really, what's on the outside of the parentheses, it's just a 1. So that's like distributing a 1, which 1 times anything is just itself. So in this case, we can actually go ahead and rewrite everything without the parentheses. Okay. So now we want to see how many terms do we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Terms are separated by addition and subtraction signs. So let's find out which ones are the like terms. So the first thing I see is a constant. I have another constant here, and that's it. So we have, for that, we would have 22 when I add the 15 and the 7. Let's see if we have any other like terms. So we have negative 2x cubed and a negative x cubed. So negative 2 plus a negative 1 is negative 3x cubed. And then the last thing I see is this x, and we're just going to bring him along. Now, the next level to this is we want to put this in order from highest exponent on the variable to the constant. So that means this guy would go in the front. Negative 3x cubed. Then we would put this guy next, plus x, and the last term would be this constant, plus 22. And this would be, the terms are all combined, and we have this in order from highest exponent to the constant.